In this video, I am going to give you a little tour of Roger CPA review, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I like about it. The main thing with Roger is that it's really the lectures. It comes down to the lectures. So Roger is going to be the best fit for you if for some reason you feel like you're starting from scratch, basically. If I was when I was in school, I didn't know about the Roger CPA review. I didn't really look into it because we had a class where we used CPA Excel, and I just kept using it after that, and it ended up being great. I mean, I passed all my exams. You've probably read that article on my site that I passed all 4 pretty quickly. And the thing that I do like about Rogers is the lectures are just very easy. They're engaging. They're very easy to just sit there and absorb the information because he's so animated, and he's kind of intense and just energetic about explaining CPA concepts, which is hard to do, but he pulls it off. So this is what it looks like inside when you log in. I really like the layout and how clean it is inside the members area. And I like how he's broken down the topics. If you expand all the topics in CPA Excel, for example, there are, I want to say hundreds. I mean, there are just a ton. This way, you open each one, it just seems less daunting. And he has consolidated some quite a few lessons to where there are definitely fewer lectures inside of Roger, but they are longer on average than CPA Excel. I can tell by just looking at the lengths of time on these videos. But when you do click on one, liabilities, I guess, we'll look at. So this is what you'll see once you get inside of a topic. Just this screen grab alone, I mean, you can tell that this posture, you wouldn't see that in a single CPA Excel video. I don't think the CPA Excel videos are, well, they have several different lecturers during the videos throughout the different sections of the test, and some are really good. The people they have doing reg are really good and smart, easy to listen to for some reason. The people they have doing FAR go back and forth. Audit is so boring. So the audit sessions from Roger are refreshing just because it has his same high energy. And then BEC, another just pretty bad. Well, there were some okay ones, but the bottom line is, if you feel like you've got a lot to learn and you learn best by just watching these video lectures, again, just because it's a video in general, you can stop, fast forward, go back to spots. One feature that I really like inside of Roger is this new video bookmark. So you can set a bookmark here and then later set another one. You can also keep specific notes attached to specific lessons. And this one, I like making my own flashcards, as you know. So that's not as, I wouldn't really use that. But this video bookmark, having gone through the entire study process, this is extremely valuable. So this is a huge thing that I like with Rogers, is you get to keep your set bookmarks at certain points in videos. There were several topics that were really tough for me to understand, and if I would have been able to bookmark the specific spot in the video lectures where they were explained and just go back and watch all of them, like the day or two before I actually sat for the exam, that would have been extremely helpful. I still did that, but I wasted, probably close to an hour or two just trying to track those certain parts down inside the video lectures. The other thing I like is you have the textbooks open right here on the right side. And you can do that with CPA Excel as well. But you can just go through the textbook here. The next thing is, from inside of here, you just go to the practice questions up here. pick my section, which is FAR. Now, I do like this because if you've read my Kindle book, Passing the CPA Exam the Easy Way, one of the two top things you can do to study for the exams is to every day, as part of your daily study session, is to do a set of 30 multiple choice questions based on the topics that you've studied so far. So let's say that I had gotten through these first 5 sections. And then I go to next. I want multiple choice questions, and I go to 30. So then I just hit next down here. You can either add sections if you want or begin the quiz. So you can do this 2 ways. You can go through, you can add notes, answer the question. So if you just want to go through basically in test mode, well, that's what this is for. Score as I go. So I can answer this if I want to see this. Now, this is something that, well, CPA Excel does have this feature because you're inside of each lesson and the questions are all contained with the video lecture. So never mind. I was going to say you can't click directly to the study materials. And it's true that in quiz mode, once you generate a set of questions inside of CPA Excel, you can't do this. But usually you're taking questions from inside each topic anyways. So you can see the answer explained. This will say correct. If it's not correct, you'll get a different explanation. So I like to go through each explanation when I was doing these. So then I'll just show you the last thing we'll do here is I'll show you what a task-based simulation looks like. So that's going to ruin my progress, but it doesn't matter because I'm done with these stupid tests. So let's look at a simulation from cash and cash equivalents. No, let's not. Let's do a hard one. I am scheduled to sit for the exams and have access. Oh, yeah. Oh, there must not be a topic for that. So let's just do... Now, one advantage, task-based simulations are important. So you do want to be able to study quite a few, and CPA Excel has a ton. I believe CPA Excel has the most practice task-based simulations of any review course. So that's one advantage it has. 3, okay, let's do 3 then. So in all those topics, there's only 3. Okay. Begin quiz. Oh my gosh, this just makes me sick to look at these. I hated task-based simulations. List A. So this is maybe, it's not a huge disadvantage because you still get the gist of the idea. But this does look different than what you'll see on the actual exam. CPA Excels are formatted like exactly what they look like on the real test. So, that's like a slight advantage. But you do have these to practice from, and the explanations are good. If we hit View Solution, you've got the different answer or the different questions and the answer next to it. And sometimes these type are a waste of time. It just depends. If this is a hard topic for you, then you'll want to read these carefully until you understand them, and then make yourself some flashcards for it. So those are, let's end this. That's kind of a walkthrough of Roger's. How do I get out of here? Save quiz session. Oh, right here. So if I go home to the table of contents, so back on the home screen here, I just wanted to show you this. So Rogers doesn't tie in. This almost won't make sense unless you've seen the inside of CPA Excel. Each day when you log into CPA Excel, if you've set your exam dates and set a study plan, it gives you the exact lessons that you need to complete that day. Rogers doesn't do that, but you can set your date. Okay, so you can set this so that you can at least see the amount of days until your test. But overall, the big selling point for Roger Review is the lectures. It makes it really easy to learn. The textbooks are written by Roger himself, Roger Phillip, and they're very well done. So again, my biggest recommendation, if you're thinking about Roger, the Roger course, if you feel like you're kind of starting over, if you've been out of school for a few years, even 1 year, and you're kind of you just feel like you've gotten behind or kind of forgot everything you learned in college, then the best choice for you is probably the Roger course, just because it's so comprehensive and it's a lot easier to learn everything again because of how engaging the lectures are. So that would be my biggest piece of advice for Rogers.